What up, guys? It's a moment for me to meatless, and today I want to talk to you guys. This is for the men, but also there's some value in here for women too, because as you can see from the title, this is how to boost your testosterone naturally. But when it comes to if you're a woman, this applies to you too. It's just not to boost your testosterone, but it's still to give you those optimal hormone levels that you want. Okay, so this can be useful for anybody and everybody. So let's get right into it. So number one, calories, guys. As a lot of vegans, a lot of raw vegans, even more so, right? Or high raw vegans are gonna get less calories just by nature of the food has less. It's less calorically dense. I mean, when you go and you talk about you know the amount of calories that like a burger from a restaurant has in it. It's unbelievable. Or a bowl of chips or something like that. The calories are so high, but the food is not filling, right? When it comes to the food that God made for us, these natural plants, even more so if they're in their raw state, but these natural plants are not as dense as these other foods, right? That's part of why we're drawn to them because it's a higher uh, form of energy. It's not so dense, right? It's lighter. But because of that, you have to make sure that you're eating enough. So calories, guys. If you don't know how many calories you need, then you can go and you can Google and you can figure out how many calories you need for your specific body and activity level at your age and your gender. Um, and then, of course, before I move on, I offer one-on-one coaching, guys, and I work with vegans, particularly high raw vegans and raw vegans. But I've been working with just vegans for a long time, so I have a lot of experience working with the whole gamut. And I help people to build muscle and lose body fat faster than they ever have before. And a lot of these people have been going around in circles, right? So that's where I come in, right? I'm your coach, I'm your accountability buddy, and we do it together rather than you having to do the whole thing by yourself. So yeah, if you've been going around in circles and that sounds like something you want to do, then link will be down in the description. Also, guys, my website is has just been relaunched, so I've got a blog, bunch of useful articles on there. Also, my coaching. You can pay for my coaching on my website as well. You can contact me through there. And then we've got a free vegan community for raw and high raw vegans specifically. And in there, where the members are coming in pretty quick. So yeah, guys, it's what we do in there is I've got a free ebook. I post free articles, right, that are written by me that are going to give you tips, and I'm going to be going live in there. I haven't decided if it's going to be bi-weekly or weekly yet. We'll figure it. It'll just be like whatever you guys want, what you guys are wanting, and we'll do like a Q&A in that, something like that. Okay. So that link will be down below as well. Um, and yeah, so okay, back into the video. So um, we talked about calories. So next we're going to talk about micronutrients. This one's super important. So there are certain key micronutrients that you may be missing that are keeping your testosterone lower than what it needs to be. Number one, zinc. Okay, you can get zinc from many different sources, but to get it in the amount that you actually need it, you need to seek it out, right? You need to, like, if you have, I recommend for you guys, get MyFitnessPal, get Chronometer, get something like that, um, in order to track, right? To track your micronutrients and make sure that you're getting everything, right? Especially these nutrients that I'm going to tell you about. So zinc, okay? You need to get plenty of zinc in your diet. Now you can get zinc from multiple nuts and seeds, but the highest source of it is going to come the highest plant-based source of it is going to come from uh, hemp seeds, right? So you can eat a very small amount of hemp seeds and meet your nutritional requirements for the day when it comes to zinc and when it comes to copper and when it comes to magnesium. So you can really get those good nutrients in um, with hemp seeds. Now, I don't think hemp seeds taste good personally, but they can go into so many things and you don't even notice. And you have such a small amount that you won't even notice it. So hemp seeds are a good option, especially if you're high raw or raw. So there's that. Now, um, the next micronutrient is selenium. Okay, so selenium is something that we don't get, you know, from many different sources. The best source as a vegan is Brazil nuts. You can just eat one Brazil nut a day and get more selenium than you need for the day. So it's perfect. You know, if you don't have enough, if you're deficient in selenium, your testosterone is going to suffer. Okay, same thing like with zinc. If you're deficient in it, many things are going to suffer, right? Because it's responsible for so many things. But one thing is your testosterone is going to suffer. So you don't want that. So one Brazil nut a day will keep you healthy. When it comes to the selenium, you'll get all the selenium you need. And then beyond that, guys, a bonus for micronutrients is go for as many antioxidants as you can get, because antioxidants are going to contribute to reducing inflammation, reducing aging, which is going to help your body to be healthy and performing at the optimal level that it needs to perform at for as long as possible, right? So lots of antioxidants, because oxidation is damage to the cells, right? When the cells oxidize, what's happening is you're getting damage to the cells. So what you want is you want to counter that, because you can't stop it. You want to minimize it, and by doing a plant-based diet that's mostly whole foods, if you're doing plenty of raw foods, that's even better. Then you're minimizing the oxidation from your diet. So now you want to counter the uh, the oxidation that is happening with antioxidants. So high antioxidant foods are berries. Berries are going to be super high in antioxidants. Most fruits in general, dark leafy greens, right? Certain other things like Ceylon cinnamon, um, ginger. You know, there are many things, right? So most whole plants, luckily, in their raw natural state, are high in antioxidants. Herbs are very high in antioxidants as well. So throw some herbs in your food, um, and either fresh or dry, and that's going to be high in antioxidants too. So, so that's number two, micronutrients. Number three is going to be exercise, guys. If you exercise, if you're building muscle, um, your body is just going to be healthier all around, and that also includes your hormone levels, right? So also having more muscle and less body fat is going to contribute to you having a better to you having higher testosterone. So I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that, but that's going to contribute to you having higher testosterone. So exercise, guys, a minimum of 3 times a week or 45 minutes. If you can get that in, then that's going to play a major role in not only increasing your testosterone, but also anti-aging in like many different avenues of anti-aging through exercise. So, and I recommend some form of resistance training, right? You can add cardio on top of that, but resistance training is number one to build the muscles. So there's that. Okay, number four is going to be sleep. So you want to get optimal sleep. So everybody needs a bare minimum of 7 hours of sleep a night. So make sure that you're getting at least that. And if you need 8, if you need 9, then do what you can to go to bed earlier and get that. Now, if you can't get that every day, that's fine. If you're at a time in your life where you literally cannot get 8 hours of sleep, at least get 7. Because if you don't get 7, you're really doing a disservice to your body. It's very unhealthy long term. So I wouldn't recommend that. I'm not saying get scared, but because you'll be okay. But it's not a healthy thing to do. If you go check the studies on it, you'll see. And it majorly affects your testosterone. Majorly, getting less than 7 hours of sleep a night. So there's that. And the last one, guys, is sunlight. Getting plenty of sunlight. Getting whatever it is, because whatever your skin color is gonna dictate how much sun you should get. So you want to get how much you need, right? So maybe for you it's 20 minutes a day, maybe for you it's 30 minutes a day, just whatever it is, but you figure out what it is for you specifically and try to get that every single day, even if the sun isn't directly shining. If you can get out into the overcast, weather in the daytime, you're still getting sun, right? So that's still going to help. But yeah, that's it, guys. So get some sun, get as much as you can. Don't get too much, and try to stay out of the sun during the hours whenever you're supposed to be out of the sun, which is like between like 10 and 4, something like that. Now, depending on your skin tone, this, you can play with that, right? But if you're obviously, if you burn easily, then don't do that. But if you're looking for anti-aging, you don't want to be in the sun in the hours whenever you're, they say not to be in the sun, because it over time it can damage your skin. So that's another thing, guys. So anyway, guys, that's it. Once again, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, the link will be down in the description. And I got a bunch of things, guys. I'd love for you guys to be a part of it if you enjoy what I do here. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.